when I press this thing. Anyway, we have a bunch of test case and all of them are working pretty fine, I would say. So that's a good news. Also, I want to check if my stream is working properly. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. What I want to do is I want to increase the limiter. Sir, we are compressing it. The threshold is here. Increasing it a little bit more. Yeah, it's good. Okay, good shit. So before I do that, I want to add the ability to consume. Okay, so let's go back to my test case. We don't have the test case for negative number yet because we don't have the node, the tree node to store this kind of expressions, a unary expression. So that's what we're gonna be doing right now. So when it comes to node, we're gonna create a new node. Unary operation. Extend from our node base. Dictionary, right? So for now, we'll keep it as it is. Create a constructor. You know what? Before we do that, I would prefer to add operator. Click. Hold on. This also need, or maybe an int. This is a story that's an int. Because we might be getting a float in the future, so we don't really know for that thing. Not equal to minus equal to this or plus if the both are false. It works. Yes, it worked. Then we're gonna return a new dictionary. App operator.
Telling myself I won't go there. Oh, but I know that I won't care. Trying to wash away all the blood I've spilled. This loss is a burden that we both share. Two sinners can atone from a lone prayer. Souls tied, intertwined by pride and guilt. There's darkness in the distance from the way that I've been living, but I know I can't resist it.
Okay, so we have this. The fuck is the song? Okay, so we have this. Go back to our test case. And type Twitter and pull up for it.
Salt air
Put
and
it
a
pitch.
rust on your door. I never needed anything more or whispers of are you sure? Never have I ever
What's wrong with these?
before, but I can see us lost in the memory.
Oh yeah, this is not supposed to.
To a moment in time, 'cause it was never mine. And I can see us twisted in bed sheets, all get slipped away like a bottle of wine. 'Cause you were never mine. You're back beneath the sun, wishing I could write my name on it. Will you call when you're back at
Gonna create not work, which is fine. Have unary operate and load. That's what we out. We have parse prefix. This. So this is for paste this, that. We don't need this. So the way does this never get thrown at you as we're consuming and consuming. Let's say we are in the expression 5. We reach here, we consume this. Next we have this 5, right? So this calls this function again. Consumed. We must see this. And then this function is called. This function is going to create a binary operation, and the left side is going to be 5. Going to add a plus in between. The right side, so the right side is gonna start with the, what do you call it? A new parse expression function. The parse expression function in turn is going to call this function. So the consume is going to eat up 2 again. It's going to reach here, right? And if I do not know how this is crashing itself. So what we're gonna do before we fix the unary operation, let's try to understand a little bit more how this thing works. So let's go in here. Check out a test case which has the this one. So we wanna breaker in here because we wanna know how this thing. Come on, fam. Stop being slow. So we are going to consume the first one. That's going to be the 5. Not going to see this one. Okay, what the fuck? I already said the left. Okay, okay. Redo this. That got rid of the so first consumption is gonna be 5. Oh sorry, it's gonna be a parenthesis. Each here this is enter this. See that it is a opening parse the expression. What expression are we gonna parse? The one that comes up with parenthesis, and you're gonna understand what is happening. precedence. The token we are in currently, this right here, token is going to be the lowest by default. So if it's the lowest, we're going to back to parse expression. Parse expression in turn is going to call the consume parse primary function again. There's a lot of recursion going on. And function this time it's going to consume the 5 one. It's 5, right? Yeah, this one's gonna be 5, yeah. It's gonna be 5, because after parenthesis, our next value is 5, right? It's gonna be a number, so we're gonna return a new number node. Fine, right here we have. So parenthesis has been consumed, 5 has been consumed. Now we are checking if the 5 is lesser than, sorry, if the current precedence, that is our bracket, the precedence of the bracket is lesser than the next token. So we consumed 5, the next token is going to be the plus symbol. Are going looping here because this token is going to be plus, and plus has it has a much higher precedence. We are going to call this consume and parse infix function. Going to set the token up into plus, and then once we're done with that, it's gonna check that we are in a maths operator and we are in a plus operator, and we're gonna return a binary operation. So the left side is gonna be the left one, which is going to be our 5 in our case, plus for the right side we are going to be calling the parse expression function, right? So this is what's gonna happen. Parse expression is being called. Now for the right side, our after 5 comes plus. After plus, since plus was consumed by this function right here, the next one is going to be what do you call that? 5 plus 3, I think. Yeah, 3, right? So we are going to consume 3, and we see that it's a 3, and we're going to return this token. That we don't, that, so yeah, are returning. So after we return 3, we're going to check the precedence again. So the current precedence was, I think, sum, right? We were adding, which called this function, which is the binary node. The binary node called this parse expression with the precedence set to sum. So we're gonna check if the current precedence sum is lesser than the value of this. And no, it is not lesser. This is not gonna happen. The reason is because it's going to return left. It's going to be our number node 3, right? Perfect. So after returning 3, our binary tree is complete now. So it's going to be 5, the number node. The right is going to be the what do you call that? 3, and the math symbol is going to be plus. That's been set. The right side of the binary tree has been set because of this function call. This function call is complete, so that's the value of the right side as well. Then we're returning it. So this function is now finished calling, and this got called when we met the plus operator, right? If you remember properly. So we're gonna go back up again. We're gonna check next print operator, which is gonna be the parenthesis. And since you know that we consumed it already, so we're gonna enter here. We're gonna check the token. See that it's not gonna work. So we're gonna return binary operation because that's what we have. That's the updated left value, right? Whew, this is so confusing, right? A bit confusing to understand, and that's the name of this. Confusing to understand the workflow. So this function, parenthesis, this is complete. If you remember, everything started right here when we consumed the parenthesis. So we consumed it. Parenthesis function is complete. Now, next parenthesis, the next token is gonna be the, what do you call that? The closing parenthesis. So we consume it. So if you look at it, token is our closing parenthesis. So we consume it, we increment the position by 1 and return to that token. And we don't do anything with this token because this is just the closing parenthesis. Return it, and yeah, that's basically how everything works. Okay, it's good. I'd like to close this. I think it's best if I write what's happening. Parser, right?
Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning pain, listening to you heart pump out some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah blah blah. Oh, how I wish you'll wake up one day. Run to me, confess your love. At least just let me say that when I talk to you, oh Cupid walks right through.
Oh, for math, right? Token. Follow you.
And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start.
I am.
What's a girl to do? Lying on my bed, staring into the blue. Unrequited terror.
So if we are here, we're gonna return. Then if it's the case, we're gonna consume the next. Consume the next. So for consuming the Rex, right? Examples are gonna be -3. I wanna know this a valid math expression. As you can see, math isn't my strongest suit, but I think it's gonna be a valid math. Might end up having this kind of. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is return. Expression. Okay. And this is going to do the next one as well. And I think that's it. So if we are here in minus, we're gonna call this, consume this. Return that if you're here, it's gonna call this in return brackets, blah blah blah. Looks good to me. I think this should fix. return a token dot value and parse expression and do algorithm precedence deposit our token. This one should so let's go back to test our. Okay, it's working perfect, per fucking fact. Added support
and for you, girl, I swear I do the worst.
so I think we can go back to our parsing. Cursive descent parser.
We were born in the rubble. We were raised in the mud. Yeah, it's hard.
We're gonna use this one. Basic.
Where I'm from.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the way every day goes. Every time we've no control. If the sky
Assignment.
is black and white, if the ground is black and yellow, it's the same way you showed me. Nod my head, don't close my eyes. Halfway on a slow move. It's the same way you showed me. If you could fly, then you'd feel south. Up north's getting cold soon. The way it is, we're on land, so I'm someone to hold true. Keep you cool when it's still alive. Won't let you down when it's all ruined. Just the same way you showed me. Showed me. You showed me love.
Strings. What should I call this? So an operator. Fire.
It's all downhill from here. In the wake of a hurricane, dark skin of a summer shade, nose dive in the floodlines, tall tower, milk craze. It's the same way you showed me. Cannonball off the porch side, older kids trying off the roof. Just the same way you showed me. You showed. If you could die, come back to life. Up for air from the swimming pool. You kneel down to the dry land. Kiss the earth that birthed you. Gave you tools just to stay alive. Make it out when the sun is ruined. That's the same way you showed me. Showed. You showed me love. Glory from above. Regard me, dear. It's all downhill from here. Real life, remember how it was. I'm cheap.
So it's gonna be literal.
All this year, say what up to Red, the shoe. Say what up to Penny. Say what up to life and mortality. Even though my bike's running up, I'm from BT, still in Granny 6. Take it easy, give me some sweet. Bitch, I might like immortality. This is life, life, immortality.
Then no, what's gonna happen? Bad.
there to save me at the end of my rope. When I'm floating in space, how do you stay in place? When the whole world is caving, oh, you're my saving grace. You make me wonder, woman, how do you do it? Some superpower I don't understand. You make me wonder, woman, how do you do it? You're superhuman, and I'm just a man. You're the best, I'm the worst, more than what I deserve.
We don't actually need this, dude. Fuck, you know.
Could've put yourself first. Give me hope, give me help when I'm going through hell. Show me loving somebody starts with loving myself. You make me wonder, woman, how do you do it? Some superpower I don't understand. You make me wonder, woman, how do you do it? You're superhuman, and I'm just a man. Whoa, na 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 ooh, na na na. You make me wonder, woman, how do you do it? Some superpower I don't understand. You're superhuman, and I'm just a man. Little blue, be my shelter,
Add this as
be my cradle, be my womb, be my boat, be my river, be the stillness of the moon. If I could, I'd go with you to a place I never knew. In your eyes, so dark and open, there's a light that leads me back to you. 'Cause you're not so far away.
right here, right?
Hear you say you'll never walk alone. Singing, don't be afraid of the dark. In your heart, you're gonna find a way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're gonna find a way.
Little blue, be my anchor, be my light, my compass star, be my darkness,
Oh,
be my danger, be the
and
strings of my guitar.
so we'll have a identifier.
I will love you, something strong and something true. In your arms, so deep and gentle, there's a home that leads me back to you.
'Cause you're not so far away. I hear you say you'll never walk alone.
Left is great. Think, right?
In your heart, you're gonna find a way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're gonna find a way. Don't be afraid of the light. It's alright. You're gonna find your way to carry
The variable identifier.
on your shoulders. You're gonna find your way home.
So an assignment. Identifier node.
Welcome to the Mike and Angie Show. I am going to be proposing this weekend.
I want the ceiling. I want the windows. I want flowers. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be nice. I think the first step should be this on purpose.
No, that's too obvious. It
No,
should be
I don't like that.
I'm gonna make any of the ones. We're never gonna get this done on time.
We're a long way from home.
Literal.
Haven't seen you in so long, but it all came back in one moment. And the year started cold, but I didn't notice it all. When we found there's a room we're both in. We get Chinese food in small white boxes. Live the life we saw in Friends. Your room, it barely fits the mattress. Wake up, leave for work again. The wind, it seems to blow right through us. Down jackets are the trend. The rush of rushing deep into love. English girl in an American town. No elevator to the 5th floor. I'll ring on the buzzer, then you'll be right down. I wish time would freeze. Dungarees over the hoodie, we're out. Feet are 3 feet off the ground. Lost in love and we don't wanna be found. It's just you and me. My English girl in an American town. In an American town. Days come and go, but it ends when doors close. And the scent of your perfume's on me. You're useless with your phone, electric when one-on-one. I thought I would be more nervous, darling. We watch comedies and miss the endings. Conversations till the dawn. Any change
We have the
in
node
tide,
base.
push against
First
it.
anymore.
Challenge meanings in the songs.
First,
in and
let's
out without a reservation.
literal.
Reading out of paper bags and wasting time is time not wasted.
Plus, we can have.
With my English girl in an American town. No elevator to the 5th
Ooh,
floor.
okay.
Ring on the buzzer, then you'll be right down. I wish time would freeze. Dungarees over the hoodie, we're out. Feet are 3 feet off the ground. Lost in love and we don't wanna be found. It's just you and me. My English girl in an American town. And when our eyes are closed together, I can't explain how the scent of your perfume takes me to a higher place. We can watch it unfold, and we can change how it tastes, and rebuild when it breaks down. We drink Moscow mules and steal the cups from mostly the Bowery Bar. What a perfect day to fall in love on. What a way to make a start. It appears when you think all is lost, and you don't remember when it started. Never have to pretend. With my English girl in an American town. No elevator to the 5th floor. I'll ring on the buzzer.
Tick. Number literally type is going to string find and is going to be an identifier that's have a name.
What was that?
Why are you recording that? Not YouTube. Not for YouTube.
So we would tick. That sounds so wrong. Identifier, right? So an assignment is going to have an identifier. The goes through identifier.
A great big bang and dinosaurs, fiery rain and meteors. It all ends unfortunately. But you're gonna live forever in me. I guarantee. Just wait and see. Parts of me were made by you, and planets keep their distance too.
And now we have
The moon's got
expression or something. I think it's going to be a node based.
and you're gonna live forever in me. I guarantee it's your destiny. Life is full of sweet mistakes, and love's an honest one to make. Time leaves no fruit on the tree,
We have that set up.
but you're
And then
gonna
it's also going to be expression, right? We suppose it's have a
I guarantee it's just meant to be.
expression node.
And when
Okay, so
the for
Ah,
reasons he can't
yeah,
marry, I'll keep my word and my seed. But you're gonna
So what expressions do we have? We have a binary expression. We have all those things.
I guarantee. Just wait and see.
Okay. That's simple, right? Left, we have the right, we have the thing set up.
To see your hypnosis.
in node base because if you think about this, it's a bass music for me. Let's just put I'm gonna go and get some water to. Yeah.
Want it so I
But
got it. Did it so it's
suddenly,
done.
ChatGPT
Another thing
processing
I
us.
ruined. I used to do for fun. Another piece of plastic I could just throw away. Another conversation with nothing good to say. I thought it so I said it. Took it cause I can. Another day pretending I'm older than I am. Another perfect moment that doesn't feel like mine. Another thing I forced to be a sign. But sometimes I feel like I don't wanna be where I am, getting drunk at a club with my fair-weather friends, push away all the people who know me the best. But it's me who's been making the bed. I'm so tired of being the girl that I am. Every good thing is turned into something I dread, and I'm playing the victim so well in my head. But it's me who's been making the bed. Me who's been making the bed. Pull the sheets over my head. Making the bed. Every night I wake up from this one recurring dream. I'm driving through the city, the brakes go out on me. I can't stop at the red light, can't swerve off the road. I read somewhere it's cause my life feels so out of control. And I tell someone I love them, just as a distraction. They tell me that they love me like I'm some tourist attraction. They're changing my machinery and I just let it happen. I got the things I wanted, it's just not what I imagined. But sometimes I feel like I don't wanna be where I am, getting drunk at a club with my fair-weather friends, push away all the people who know me the best. But it's me who's been making the bed. I'm so tired of being the girl that I am. Every good thing is turned into something I dread, and I'm playing the victim so well in my head. But it's me who's been making the bed. Me who's been making the bed.
Hey, what the fuck, dude? What's wrong with the narration? Give it some time to process. Your primary expressions, unary expressions, multiplicative expressions, native expressions, relational expressions. That's good enough for now. You can use this, I think. We are gonna be creating node based on this structure. Oh, why does it look empty?
I'm doing good, I'm on some new shit. Been saying yes instead of no. I thought I saw you at the bus stop, I didn't though. I hit the ground running each night. I hit the Sunday matinee.
So we just have the type.
You know the greatest films of all time were never made. I guess you never know, never know. And if you wanted me, you really should have showed. And if you never bleed, you're never gonna grow. And it's alright now. But we were something, don't you think so? Roaring 20s, tossing pennies in the pool. And if my wishes came true, it would have been you.
So we have the node base. From here we need a statement.
For never leaving well enough alone. But it would have been fun if you would have been the one. I have this dream you're doing cool shit, having adventures on your own. You meet some woman on the
Statement can have an expression. I think it's gonna be an abstract class.
We never painted by the numbers, baby, but we were making it
It's gonna be an
count.
abstract class.
You know the greatest loves of all time are over now.
From a statement,
I guess you
different kind
never
of
know,
statement.
never know.
Assignment,
It's
expression.
another day waking up alone, but we were something, don't you think so? Roaring 20s, tossing pennies in the pool. And if my wishes came true, it would have been you. In my defense, I have none for never leaving well enough alone. But it would have been fun if you would have been the one. I persist and resist the temptation to ask you if one thing.
We're gonna change everything so that this is the root node.
Everything be different today. We were something, don't you think so? Rose flowing with your chosen family, and it would have been sweet if it could have been me. In my defense, I have none for digging up the grave another time, but it would have been fun if you would have been the one.
Assignment, right? Have an identifier. Next question can be a lot of things. Pumunta.
We're not talking lately. Don't you call him what you used to call me.
find the note. Now we didn't identifier. Apa?
Aku.
Okay.
Sẽ gạt tao phải từng bay mà tổng thật xa. Sao? Tao đang giờ ta sẽ đi. Mau